Hey, what's going on everyone? Supreme Kami here. So we're gonna be talking about the arenas over here. I actually never done like a full-on video talking about like our arena, like the overall mechanics, like what kind of build you need to do for these kind of you can say these are like the not really end game content, but like if you want to get to the, like the top ranking, like these over here, you're gonna have to like have the best build, probably like the top 100 players up here probably have like the full 99 suit up here. That's possible for like these kind of people over here. So even me, you guys have seen my build already multiple times, but I have never actually ranked into the top 100. These are like really competitive, but don't let this discourage you and play arena, because you do have to play arena on like a daily basis just to have clear like your daily mission. But we are on a 3v3 today, or for this week, so I want to actually take the chance to talk about this because 3v3 only comes about every other month, so no, every month. So we're going to be talking about this over here. So what you actually need to know about this is like, all right, when you guys are picking enemies to fight, always pick the highest like base point. Don't even try to look at the power level over here. Like if you guys are like new players, obviously you can't take on, like for example this one over here. This one might be a little bit more too powerful for you, so you're gonna have to pick on these, like the lower combat power. But if you guys have like a pretty good setup already, by all means trying to take on like the highest level over here, because these will give you like the highest point, and try to rack up like enough points to like get to the next level. So let base multiplier, if nothing goes wrong, like in a perfect scenario world, you should be getting a 1.260. I'm not really gonna dive deep into like the actual mechanic, but like the one thing you want to do is once you hop onto like the actual match, you want to click all your EX skill and kill like all your enemy like right off the bat. So most people will finish it like from the timer count, will finish it around 4 minutes and 56 seconds, or sometimes 4 minutes and 55 seconds. That is like the good range to getting like that 1.259 multiplier. That's where everyone kind of comes around to. But like this, since this is the first day, a lot of people are able to do overkill, which means they can break that 1.26 like neutral stage. So I'll hop into I'll probably take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take on this one over here, and then we will actually explain my build before I actually hop in. So I would say 3v3 is a little bit more strategic than like the 1v3. Even me, I will never play is really that good on like the 1v on like the 3v3. So first thing over here, so this is my layout over here. So self is the one I can control, Ella1 and 2 are the supporting ones. So like back then a lot of people would throw in like let me go on this one over here, like my Ella 2. For like Ella 1 and 2, most people would throw in like portrait that does like enemy melee power reduction by 20%, for example. Like people would do that. In my part review I talk about these are suitable for like arenas over here. This is what I mean. You want to put this on your, what do you call it, on your Ella1 and 2, because you don't want, in the perfect scenario for arena, you never want to take damage. If you take damage, your multipliers goes down. So think about, well, that 1.260 is like 100%. If you take any damage, that will go down a little bit. So in overall, like your multiplier will decrease according to like the amount of damage you're gonna take. So that's why I throw these on. So hopefully my Ally 2 does not take any damage. So the only thing we're gonna really worry about is gonna be my ally, like the self over here. So this is like my shot build, because I am gonna be using a shot build for the arena. Good EX skill to be using for arena is probably gonna be the homing missile from the heavy arm endless wall version. So this one is able to target 3 enemies because 3v3, and this one will be able to shoot 2 missile per enemy, so six missile in total, right? But this one is able to target 3 enemies. So this one is a pretty good AoE over here. Another one we're going to be using is the call. This one is from the Night Unicorn, and this one I believe does the AoE as well. Yeah, so these are pretty good setup over here. If for example you can't take out like remaining 1 or 2 enemy, I highly suggest equipping yourself with another, like the 30-second EX skill. Don't use the custom EX skill, because custom EX skill the animation takes way too long, and then because of the perfect scenario, you want to finish everything within like a 4 to 5 second range to get the maximum multiplier. So it's really hard, like me explaining and word. I'm pretty sure there's articles talking about like really written in detail, or like what you guys need to do, what you guys need to focus. But Me, I'm like having trouble explaining like, all right, what you guys really actually need to do. So I'm just gonna actually hop in and show you guys how it is actually done. So I'll probably just do this for like the first day and two. So I'm gonna release the video so you guys can like see, all right, what do I need to do and all that good stuff. So always pick the highest one. Don't really have to care too much about like the type of banish or whatnot, but because like the first day is like the day you can do like the break the multiplier or like the overkill, so we're gonna be doing this over there. Fortunately, I do have two type advantage over here and then one type disadvantage with being a T type over there. So let me hop in with this setup over here and see how we can go about. Alright, so I'm gonna actually gonna activate my what is it, archer stand. So let me see, activate this real quick and then gonna do this. Nice. So I don't think I took any damage, right? And I didn't actually see the timer because I was focusing hitting that button. Wow. Oh, I actually take a lot of damage. As you guys can see, my play is 1.255, which is not good for the first day. I took a lot of damage right over there, which is not good. So at this point, doing this bad on the first day, like for the first day as an opener is like really key to like determining whether you can place in the top 100. So me placing like having that multiplier of 1.255 is actually not good, because on like the first day scenario, it's best to place in like to get a multiplier of like 1.264 around that area. Those are like a good run over there. So I'm actually a little bit doing not good. So let's see. Let's actually take a look at the second one and see what we can do. Alright, so this time around, the base one did get a little bit, they went up a little bit because this one is C rank. So you guys can actually take a look at the ranking over here. So D rank, E rank, so obviously those are going to be a less, you're going to get a little bit less of a base point over here. So we're going to be taking on this one over here. So this time, instead of activating, what is it, this thing over here, instead of activating the offense of alpha, I'm just actually going to shoot the missile and see what we can do for this setup. Alright, so I'm gonna hit that homing missile right out the bat. Let's see what we can do this time around. Alright, let me hit that real quick. Yep, finish out in like 4 minutes and 55 seconds. So hopefully this one can get a better time. Alright, so a little bit better this time. We finished off at 1.262. So on the second match over here, because the enemy was a little bit more beefier, we can say, so having that 262 is actually pretty okay. Just the first one is really bad. So that would place me pretty bad throughout like the throughout the arena matches over here. Good thing the base point for the first one is only 2,000. So the highest you can get base point is coming around 10,800. So with that kind of base point, if you miss any, like if you have like that 100 decimal off, it's gonna be detrimental to your overall arena gameplay over here. So let us hop into the very last one and see what we can walk out of today. Okay, so we're gonna hop back into the very last one over here. So the base point then went up again because as you level up, your enemy does level up as well. So we are going to be taking on the B ranking over here. This one, the base point is going to be 4,000. So hopefully I can bust out a pretty good multiplier for this very last one over here. Alright, so I'm going to hit that micro, what is it, the homing missile, like right on frame one whenever I can do it. Alright, click in already. Alright, that should be, yeah, I finished that off at like 4 minutes and 54 seconds, which is not too good actually. Alright, I did able to finish it off with a 1.261 multiplier over here, which is not too bad. Could have been a little bit more better if the first one I didn't screw up, which I did. It's a little bit unfortunate, but what can we say? So let's see what we finish up today with. Not gonna be too good, I would say. Not gonna be too good. Alright, so finish up today with rank 233, 233, which is, I would say, it's pretty bad on the first day, just because I missed a few points on like the very first match over here. I would have probably placed around maybe close to like the mid 100, like 150 or so, just because of that misfire over there that cost me the whole match. So I will come back tomorrow with the same setup, and then it's gonna be taking on the same enemies over here. Probably the ranking is gonna be a little bit more higher, so I'm gonna do this for 2 days, and then I will release this video so you guys can see alright how it's actually done and all that. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's arena match.
A few moments later.
Alright, so continue from day 2 of tournament over here. So because I did complete the tournament, not the tournament, the arena yesterday, so I have reached a certain level, so I'm able to get some hardships or some warnos over here. Pretty sure, yeah, so I was ranked C, so I was able to get these kind of award over here upon logging in every day. So I'm gonna be doing day 2 of arena over here, and I did want to adjust my team just a little bit. So let's see what we're dealing with over here. So day number 2, we are looking at everyone at level C, so we are gonna find the lowest CP possible, or the combat power. It's gonna be this one, middle one over here. I slightly adjust my team. One important thing I didn't address from like day 1 is that you really need some initial cooldown, which I have over here. I have 15% initial cooldown. That initial charge over here is really important to have that, because I'll be able to execute my EXP like right when the battle starts, so I don't have to like wait for the 6 seconds over here. If you guys are using these kind of EXP, I think roughly about 12, I would say about 12 to 14 is just enough. Anything higher than that is not necessary, I would say, in this match over here. And then on this one, my second ally, I did want to give it like a recovery tool, and then the 4th arm combat does have a health restoration as well, so hopefully that kind of execute like in the midway in battle. So I'll be in full health, because in full health you'll get like the maximum points possible if like one of my ally takes like at least one, like for example, one tick of damage. That will lower my percentage by a lot. So we're gonna run this setup today and see how we're gonna perform. Alright, we're gonna be using this one over here. So do also look at the map as well. This one is gonna be a desert area, so I think this one is like one of those like really big plain views, so hopefully that would be in our advantage. Alright, so we're in. I'm gonna quickly tap down over here onto the homing missile, so hopefully that will execute, and then I'm gonna do all that. If I can hit, did I hit the health restoration button? I don't even remember. Let's see how we do today. Not too good, not too good, I would say. I probably took some damage, so I'll probably, instead of activating the call, I'll probably activate the health rest first before activating the call. So that's my bad right there. So coming in at 1.258, which is not a good placement actually. Would have been a lot more better if I can get that overkill like above that 58, like on the 60ish. So let's see what we can do in the next one then. Alright, let's see what we can find in this one. So do quickly check to see if all the base points are the same before proceeding on, because there are times when I'll pick like the lowest combat and forget to look at the base point, the basic point over there. So looks like the first one's gonna be the lowest over here, so we're gonna be doing the same thing as well over here with this setup, but this time I'll activate the homing missile, then activate the health restoration, and then maybe use the the call if needed. So let's proceed on from here. Oh man, that was this map, the sideboard. Okay, let's do this right here quickly. Activate the homing missile, activate this, and then do this. Did I kill? Oh, I finished in a really bad time actually. 4.52, the same amount of points. So yeah, there is no like clear cut of like, alright, how to like actually execute like the best move and whatnot. It just really had to be like hands-on trying it out. So this one didn't end up too good, so let's see what we can do on the very last one then. Alright, so we're gonna be doing the very last one for today. So probably I'm just gonna do the first 2 days. I don't think I need to like do any more explanation. I'm pretty sure you guys do have a clear idea like, alright, what needs to be done for these arenas over here. Like I said, I'm not really like the right person to talk about alright how to get in the top 100, right? Because I never actually gone to the top 100, but I can give you guys like a gist, like alright, what's the basic parameter of like what you guys need to do in like arena over here. So we're gonna see the base point again. All three of them is going to be 2800, and then the lowest one is probably going to be the top one over here. I'm not gonna be the type neutral. I do have one type disadvantage, but hopefully my other guys can kind of like clean up and wrap things up. But I will try to do the same strat. Gonna activate the homing missile again, and then use the health restoration, and then see what we can do from there. Alright, we are in. Hopefully my enemies are not too really dispersed, so I can like kind of aim them at a pretty good spot over here. Click on this real quick. Okay, activate this, and then yeet. Oh, I don't know. How did I do it actually? I'm pretty sure my health restoration didn't actually go off on time. Okay, this one I did a little bit more better. Probably I was able to output enough because if I remember, the last person on the very left got a major hit from one of my guys. Probably it was a fusion shield, the one hit quitter. I think, but I'm not really too sure. I need to actually look at the footage to see how it actually looks like. But we did a little bit more better. But as the base point does go higher, it's really good to have like a really good like multiplier, like that 2.5 1.259. If that was like a little bit more higher, you get more out of it. But unfortunately I didn't really do so hot, so let me see how we come on today for day 2. Alright, so we have finished today's arena over here. Wow. Rank 86 on a because reset for my time is at 1 p.m. and I'm currently recording this at a 5:30, so after a few like 4 hour ish, I would say 4.5 hour, I am still at the top 100. Quite interesting, I would say. I thought I would be probably like around the 200 to 150, but obviously my points so far is not the best. As I proceed on, I think I'll continue gradually, just keep going lower and lower. But as you guys can see, like the first 2 days are like just kind of like not really the best placement, because everyone are kind of getting like the same amount of points over here. So so later towards the day, like day 3, 4, and 5, I would say like even day 7, those are going to be the most critical time, because your basic point is can be up to 10,800. So that will be the determining factor of like, all right, can you get into the top 100 and whatnot. So hopefully this video does give you insight of like how this actually work, and like how what kind of like things you need to do. Obviously I'm not really the best person to explain this to you all, but hopefully this can help you guys in some way. So that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.